Hi, let's take a walk together. I'm Jeanette, the North Dawn coach, and this is Pause and Reflect with Daisy the dog and the North Dawn coach. And today, what's on my mind is reflecting back around the decision that I made a little bit over a year ago as a 55 plus Gen Xer to quit my job and really quit my job without having a plan specifically in mind for what I might do. And I want to think through was that a good decision? Was that an incredibly foolish decision to jump off a cliff like that? Or was it, gosh, really insightful and kind of vision filled and, living to my purpose? So let's take a walk together, and I want to talk out loud a little bit about that. And if this is helpful to you as you're considering options, please like and comment. Love to have a conversation about where you are in your journey too. But thinking back in my particular situation, if we kind of rewind the tape back to January, February of 2023. I had been in my role for about 15 years and had had a lot of wonderful successes in the role. It was a number of wonderful things that I had the opportunity to do in that position, and grew and was promoted over those years. So it was a happy career. But in January of 2023, it was really clear to me that I was not feeling it. I was feeling burned out. In fact, I was Googling things like burnout and anxiety and just not feeling good about the position that I was in. And as I reflect back on that, now, I think that that was coming from a variety of different reasons that, I can, in future reflections, dive a little bit deeper in. But one that is really clear to me now that I've had, over a year under my belt of building my own coaching business is that I was really missing the opportunity that I had had over those 15 years to spend time with people, working with them in one-on-one situations and even in group situations like facilitating learning and workshops and meetings and that sort of thing. But in the one-on-one setting, really more about the coaching, more of what I am doing today. And I I look at that and I think that was such a huge missing piece for me. It's no wonder I was feeling those things. Big, big contribution to needing to make that change. And so I did some things to, look at making that investigate what was possible for me. I joined some things around what was how to get your resume together and start looking at different other opportunities. And ultimately, I made the decision to give a relatively long notice period, but also to take that leap. And so now, as I reflect back on that time, am I was that a good decision? Am I happy with that decision? And for me, I have to say, absolutely yes. It was the right decision for me. I feel so much lighter and so much more excited about the work that I'm doing, which, by the way, is probably a lot more time consuming. I mean, I'm thinking about building my business all the time, but in a way that's really good, that's pleasurable, that, has me so engaged, like in a state of flow where I do not feel the passage of time. So, absolutely, it was the right decision for me, even though you have people on the outside and me at that point in time kind of wondering, okay, I'm not a young person in my career. Am I going to be, quote, employable down the road? And yes, there are challenges. Yes, there's ageism. All of those things are true, but it has been such a good decision for me. So I give this 2 thumbs up as a reflection back in time. And I would love to see your comments, join you in a conversation. What are you thinking about? Is this something that's on your mind? Have you made this transition? Was it a good decision? I'd love to join you in conversation around that. So please hit the like button, join me in comments, hit subscribe, and I will be back again with another one of these reflection videos. And then I also try to upload once a week towards the middle of the week, really looking at some of the symptoms of mid-career crisis. So I invite you to look for that content as well. So until we meet again, thanks so much, and talk soon.